my name is Rachel, and I love playing with makeup. Although I feel like in recent times, I really haven't played with makeup as much as I used to. I pretty much, for the most part, don't really buy much makeup anymore because, like, especially during, quarantine, I did so many makeup hauls. I had so much makeup. I had so many makeup subscriptions. and I actually have decluttered a lot of that, but I still have way too much makeup. So I don't buy makeup often, but I love duochromes and multichromes. And Wet n Wild released their own line of duochromes or multichromes. Actually, yeah, the multichrome, because this one has like pink screens and yellows, but they call it the chameleon chrome. And so I had to try it. Like, I may not play with makeup often, but I need to try these products. So we're gonna put them on our face today, and I got one item from each type of product. I'm pretty sure I got one item from each type of product. I did get these on Amazon, and by setting them up as a subscription, I was able to save like $1 on each product. So instead of the normal price, which I think normal price range is like $5 to $7, I only pay like $4 to $5 each thing, maybe $4 to $6, something like that. So I think the most expensive thing was the thing that came broken, which was the highlighter. You can see how crushed that is, but I did decide to just keep it and not return it. I'm lazy for one, I could have eventually done this myself by dropping it, and I just don't want to waste it and, cause send it back, they'll throw it away. And then, I get a new one that I then break later or something, cause I feel like they're pretty delicate, cause this came like triple wrapped in like all this bubble wrap. So I just decided just to keep it and just use it like that because, it's just a powder highlighter. You can still pick it up even if it's all crumbled. It's just annoying. But so yeah, I decided not to go through the hassle of a return to Amazon and exchange it. Although they would have, obviously Amazon has really good exchange policy, but I just didn't want to feel like dealing with it. But so I did get the highlighter, and I got the highlighters. They had 2 shades of highlighter that I'm aware of. Like, I'm not exactly sure what the whole range is, but I had 2 options of highlighter, and this one is Venus Swing. As you can see, it's like blues and greens, and I think the other one was more like pinks and golds. And then I think I could only find one of the, or at least on Amazon, there was only one color of the eyeshadow. So I don't know, there might be more colors of this, but this was just the color they had on Amazon. And this one is, I have no idea what this one is. I don't see a color name on here. So maybe they only did have the one color, but still you'd think it'd have a name. And then I did get one of the lip glosses. I think there were 2, maybe 3 lip glosses, but I got this one, which again, it's hard to find names, Celestial Dance. So I got Celestial Dance in the lip liner, and then of course my broken, we already talked about the broken thing, never mind. I'm forgetting to show you the eyeliner. The last item is this eyeliner, and the eyeliner is Planet Disco is the eyeliner. And it's like, I felt like it was most similar to the eyeshadow with the pinks and greens and stuff. But they did have multiples. I feel like there was like 3 or 4 colors of the eyeliner. So, but yeah, we're going to play with those. Plus I have just my other face products because we're doing a full face here. And this of course doesn't cover everything. We're also going to be trying these lashes that I got from Temu. They're like severe cat eye. I need to find, I forgot to grab a pair of scissors because I need to trim the ends off so they don't poke me on the inside of my eye. I guess I could do the horrible thing and use my fabric scissors, which you're not supposed to do. But it's kind of fabric-y, right? And I'll just put it all the way down here and just do a little clip because you're just cutting just the tiniest bit of band off. I'll do that right now, actually. See, I'm just gonna chip the tiniest bit of band off. I know, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to. Okay. And then the other one even. Not perfect, but I never am. I come from the school of, it's good enough. It'll work. All right. So let's get started with just the rest, like the base. What I've been doing lately, because I'm lazy. I don't know if you guys remember, I got the Goth Essence, like the Halloween Goth line from Perfusion Cosmetics. So I start with like the Essence, which is just like a spray. I don't even know what it's supposed to do, illuminate your skin. And then this is actually the setting spray, but I like to use setting spray as a primer because I'm lazy and it's just easy. And I've had setting sprays in the past that just straight up say, prime and set. So I'm not the only person who does this. Okay. Oh, and I totally forgot to tell you, I'm wearing my Haunted Mansion Disney ears from my friend Pixie over at the channel Seakwin. I will put her channel down in the description box below. Go check her out. And let's continue. Let's see here. Where do I start? I did also bring this Revolution palette to have other colors because we only have this one, and I'm going to want a base color. I love this palette. You can see these two paler ones. One of my pan and the other I'm really close. I use this a lot. This was a gift from a friend. And for my base color, I think I'm actually going to do, it's this white over here that has a pink shift. So I just think that'll be a nice, easy, simple base color, and we should really be able to see the eyeshadow. It shouldn't, like, interfere with the eyeshadow at all. Oh, I forgot tape, but I guess we're just going to freehand it today. That never goes well, but oh well. This is a really pretty pale pink, which is just the latest shimmer. I really like this. So yeah, if you want a really nice purple palette, I do highly recommend this Revolution one. I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, Forever Flawless Amethyst is what it's called there. But yeah, highly recommend. It's one of my favorite palettes. All right, moving on. Okay, so first we're going to go in with this eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pat it over my lid. This should be I'm not sure why I didn't expect that, but it actually is like this. So it's like a cute little jar with a silver lid. And I'm sure it's just plastic. Yeah, it's definitely plastic. But still, it's cute. Just a cute little jar, little pot. I'm sure there's not a lot of product in here because you can see there's so much pot around the product. I'm not sure how deep that goes, but there is a little safety thingy in here. Whoa. Oh yeah, there's not much in here at all. I don't know if you can see how there's a huge, huge hole in there. So yeah, you don't get a lot of this product at all. So I mean, multi-chromes can be expensive. So like, I think I paid $5-ish for this one with the subscribe and save discount. I'll just cancel the subscription, you know, when next month's, or this month's actually. It's a new month now. So I'll just cancel the subscriptions to all of this. Although I think I had it set up for every 6 months, so I have time. It's not like I need to cancel it right away. But that's beside the point. Yeah, it's not a lot of product, is what I'm getting at there. If they filled that up, that would be awesome. But no, there's like, I think if you squished it all down, this container would only be like maybe a quarter to a half full, somewhere in there. But anyway, we're going to apply this with fingers because I feel like this type of product probably would work best with fingers. Well, I guess we can try both. Let's try a brush first and then we'll try fingers. So I'm just going in. Oh, that's like a putty like consistency. Yeah, I don't think the brush is going to work very well. I feel like the brush kind of separates it. Sticks great to my finger. It does not want to transfer to my eye. There we go. Oh, it's really hard to work with. Like, you pat it down, but if you put your finger over that same spot, it picks it up. Getting it all over my eye, under my eye. And it's very, like, patchy. Like, I can't get it to lay down. Like, on my finger, it looks great. But I can't get it to lay down on the eye like that. Let me try this eye. I'm getting all over the inside of my eye. I think I have some tissues over here. Oh no, I'm out of tissues. I'm going to need a makeup wipe. I did not think about that because I'm making a huge mess with this. I'll be right back. I'm getting this all around my eyes, but not really where I want it. This is not easy to place where you want it. It's just kind of all over the place. So far, I'm not enjoying the first product, but let's keep trying. Maybe I should go back to a brush. Kind of does the same thing with the brush where it just picks up what's already laid down if you go over the same spot. I wonder if it's because I put a powder down first. I wonder if that's why it doesn't work. No, because it does pretty much the same thing on the back of my hand. And like every time you try to build it up with the brush, it just spreads it out further. So yeah, not a fan of this product. Maybe someone who's more skilled than I am could make this work. Because I don't really have skills. I just play. But yeah, not working out great for me. It's kind of terrible. And I don't know what it's going to be like when it dries down, but let's give that a minute to dry down. And then I'm going to go over it with like a normal eyeshadow and just see if I can, I don't know, salvage it in any way. But it definitely needs to dry down first. But yeah, if you're hoping for a nice opaque coverage in one swipe, this ain't going to do it. I don't know if you can, let's see here. See, it's just so patchy. And it just does not lay down well, even on my clean back of my hand. And it's just, that's pretty much what it's doing on my eyes. So yeah. And plus I have the heavily hooded eyes, which do make cream products like this difficult, because it always, as soon as I do that, it always comes off of that crease area and just leaves a big empty spot there on that crease area. But okay, we're just going to leave that for now. Let me put the lid back on this. Yeah, very fiddly, not my favorite. And I've already lost the lid. So I dropped the lid. I put the little plastic cap back on to protect it, but I dropped the lid and it just disappeared. I don't know where it went. All right. I'm going to leave that on the back of my hand for a minute just because I want to see what it's like once it dries down there. And we're going to come back to fix this eyeshadow a little bit after this has had time to dry as well. We're just going to move on. Actually, I'm going to move on to my face powder before I start putting on eyeliner. Okay, so for face powder, I am just using this old, very old Ciate, and it's just a translucent white powder. And I just feel like in person, in real life, sometimes it can come off as a little like, you know, stuck to my dry patches. But I feel like with the lighting and, you know, for doing videos, just a translucent powder can really tamp down on those red spots, even out the skin tone, and give a nice complexion, even though in real life it's not necessarily what you would want to do. And then let's jump into this eyeliner. I'm so far really sad about this because it's so pretty. But yeah, we'll play with that more. All right, next we're going to do the eyeliner. All right, so let me swatch this on the back of my hand. Ooh, that looks nice. You can see that. That's really pretty and creamy and nice. The eyeliner, I have lots of hopes for. I don't know if you can see that. It goes on really nice. I'm not sure if the, like these colors are dark enough for like just, maybe it would have been better if I'd put it over a black eyeliner or something like that. Also, my mirror's right here and I know I go out of frame a lot, so I'll be cutting all those out. so if I like disappear and then come back with makeup, like in a second, that's why I cut out a bunch of nonsense. I think the eyeliner is pretty nice. It's just, I think because of the, you know, just the nature of the shimmery, shiny, it might have been better over a black. It just seems to kind of, you know, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to see, but I guess it's fine. But I like the way it goes on. I think it's super pretty. Like on my hand, it's just freaking gorgeous. So thumbs up on the eyeliner. Yay! And next, I guess I'm going to use my blush. This is a very ancient, this is so old, but it still smells good, so I still use it. This is Physicians Formula, and it has like this really sweet vanilla scent. I loved this whole line. I had like multiples of everything from the line for when it ran out. And here it is. I mean, it's got to be like 10 years later, because I got this stuff way before I ever started filming YouTube. But it smells fine, so as long as it smells fine, I have no problems using it. And it's just such a light blush. I really like it because I'm not a huge blush person, but I love how this is just a very pale and shimmery pink, which makes me a little bit more of a blush person. But I just want to put that down before we get into the highlighter. And then I'm gonna have to fix these eyes, man. So let's break into our broken highlighter here and see, how do we get this off? So there it is, my poor broken highlighter. You can see, there we go. But you can see how pretty it is. But yeah, I figure I might as well just use it anyway. It's not a big deal. Oh, and of course I didn't bring a highlight brush, did I? Of course not. Okay, never prepared. Be right back. All right, got my highlighter brush. I'm just gonna tap it on my chunks. Okay, to the touch, it's really smooth. I'm just touching a chunk of it here, but I feel like it's slightly nicer on my hand, right next to the eyeliner there. Wet n Wild usually does really good highlighters. Like, I have so many Wet n Wild highlighters, and most of them are just amazing. This, I mean, it's still pretty, but I feel like it's not as shimmery as I would want from something from a multichrome collection, if that makes sense. It's just, it's a little, well, it's powdery because mine's all broken up, but it's a little powdery looking. It doesn't have the shine I really expected from it. It's quite frankly a little disappointing. I mean, if you like a more subtle highlight, there you go. See, it's still there, and it's sort of got like a bluish tinge to it, I think. But yeah, if you, and like I said, it feels really silky. But it's more subtle, even on my fingertips. You know, you can barely pick up on the shimmer. And I know a lot of people do appreciate a more natural highlight. I just like really, really shimmery highlights. And then it's, I mean, I've got a little bit of glow here, but it's just not my favorite. Not my favorite highlighter. So I guess my review of the highlighter is only if you like a more natural glow. I put a lot on. I've got a little bit of a glow. It built up nicely, I think, but still. Okay, so okay, so before we do the last product, review the last product, which is the lip product, I'm going to try and salvage these eyes a little. Also, I wanted to revisit these things. Let's see here. Okay, so the eyeliner does dry down nicely. As you can see, it's not smearing with my rubbing my finger on it. So that's good to know. It's not just going to instantly wipe off. Let's see here. The same with the glitter. It does dry down nicely where it doesn't really move once it's dried down. It's just, I don't know how to make it not horribly patchy like it is. It's just like, even the parts of my eye, like on the crease, I get it because, you know, I got the hooded eyes. But even the parts of my eye that aren't creased, it's just so patchy. So anyway, we'll be moving on. And I'm just going to pick a color out of here. And I'm just going to go over it, basically. See if I can... I'm going to go in with, I think this shimmery one, the one that I've hit pan on already, because I do love this color. And see if I can make this improve things any. And the stuff that is on my eyes, when I'm going over it with this powder, it's flaking off. It's just flaking off all over my cheek. So yeah, I am not a fan of the eyeshadow pot at all. But it is looking a little bit better blending with this shadow just to make it look more consistent. If I don't flake it all off. But as you can see, a lot of it's getting flaked off. This is why I usually complete my eyes before I do the rest of my face, because I'm a mess. And it's better when you don't have a ton of makeup to wipe off the rest of your face. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. It's, you know, fine. I feel like I got a chunk of the glitter in my eye. It's gonna be annoying. It doesn't hurt, just, you know, that annoying feeling you get when something's in your eye. Oh my goodness. Okay. Moving on. I'm going to darken up the outer edge with a little bit of this, it's sort of a black, but sometimes it looks like a really, really dark purple that's, you know, comes off as black. But I just want to put just the tiniest bit of that right in the outer corner of my eye, just for a little bit of shape. And of course, that's just flaking more of this glittery stuff off. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not great, but it'll do. Lashes will save it. Lashes always save it, hopefully. But that's sort of the rule of thumb. Lashes will save it. I'm going to do the lashes off camera, and then we are going to come back for this. I'll be right back. Got the lashes on. These are not my favorite magnetic lashes ever. Oh, I did some transferring up there too. The eyeliner. I always do that with eyeliner. It's so annoying. But yeah, they weren't the easiest to work with, and I won't be surprised if at least one edge pops off. Like, they didn't seem to, like, grab as easy as normal magnetic lashes, or at least magnetic lashes I've used in the past. You see the end is already popping off here. So, not my favorite. I've already used the eyeliner with a different pair of magnetic lashes I have, and the eyeliner worked fine. It's just these particular lashes, they don't seem to have, like, I can't see, but they don't seem to have, like, the little individual magnets that stick out. so I'm not sure exactly where the magnetic part on the lashes itself is. I do know it's a magnetic eyeliner because I've used it with my other magnetic eyelashes and it worked great. But yeah, these, it's, hopefully they'll stay on for a couple of videos. I'll just leave it at that. I am going to go over one coat of this Well People mascara that I think this might have been from a Walmart beauty box, which is actually what I'm filming next. But I think this was from the last one, maybe. It's a terrible mascara, but it's like an all-natural one. So if you're someone who likes all-natural makeup, maybe it's a better mascara for you, or if you have naturally long lashes and don't need length and volume. But it's good for attaching my lashes to the fake lashes without, you know, because it is such a hardly existent mascara, it doesn't put a lot of buildup on the fake lashes. Okay, good enough. It'll just have to do. Hopefully they stay on for a few videos. And then we're at the end. Finally, the final product that I wanted to experiment with today. And that is the lip gloss. Now this is just a lip gloss, so it's not going to be like a full opaque color, I don't think. Ah, got little bits of the glitter fall out everywhere. Yeah, I do not suggest this at all. unless you know a trick. I do not suggest this at all. I mean, I've seen a couple of like basically ads, but with like, you know, influencers showing it off, and it works great on them. I don't know how they did it. I saw one just pat it right on and it went on perfectly. So apparently there should be some trick to it, but I haven't found that trick yet. Okay, I do like the applicator on this, the shape of the doe foot. That's a lot more opaque than I was expecting. Okay. Now, I was under the impression these were just glosses. It says lip foil. So I don't know if they dry down. Rubbing my lips together was a bad idea. Got rid of a lot of the color. Oh, the color is just so pretty, though. Let me get closer. Don't know if you could see the different colors in it, but it's like primarily pinky purple. But then at different angles, it has like these greens and golds to it. So really pretty. Obviously, I don't know how it wears. Great for like a quick photo maybe. But depending how it wears, you know, it might not be great. It might like go outside the lines, rub off on the inside, pill up. I don't know yet. But so far, I love it. So far, I love it. And also, let me just do a little bit of finishing spray and we're done. And then we'll do the final wrap up. Okay, I didn't bother with things like contour and whatnot today. I just wanted to get a quick look together to film a couple more videos. Final review on these 4 Wet n Wild Chameleon products. You guys know I hate this. But again, if you have tips and tricks, feel free to tell me down in the comment section below. Because, you know, I would love for it to go on my eye like that, right? It doesn't even go on my hand like that, which, you know, my hand had no product on it at all. Maybe I need a glitter glue. Maybe the secret is a glitter glue. Because, like, it does dry down. And, like, on my hand, it didn't seem like it would rub off. But as soon as I put the brush on my eye, it just flaked off. Just completely flaked off my eye. Maybe I need a different type of base for it. That could be it. I'm just using the wrong base. Because, obviously, it doesn't really work that well on no product. And it didn't work well on these products. Which were the setting spray followed by just a powder shadow. So maybe that's a bad idea. Don't put a powder shadow down. Maybe it would have worked better with just this, or maybe it needs a glitter glue or something like that. But so far I hate this. And then I love the eyeliner. The eyeliner is great. And as we saw, it's also, it doesn't move, so it's not going to rub right off. Okay, guys, real quick. I've already finished filming the video. I don't know where I'm going to insert this clip, but I just was cleaning off the back of my hand with a wet makeup wipe, and I cannot get this eyeliner to budge. I mean, I guess it's a little more spotty than it was before, but like it's still going strong, and I've been scrubbing at it for several minutes now. It does not want to come off. So the eyeliner lasts a long time, at least on the back of your hand. Just wanted to throw that in there. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's so pretty. So I love the eyeliner, and I think I want to get more of the eyeliners. The eyeliners are a definite, I want more of these. I was disappointed. I was very disappointed in this. Like, I can barely see it at all. Well, there's a little bit of it. I just feel like I expected better. I expected better from Wet n Wild highlighter. This is just awful. Well, I guess I can't say it's awful. There's shimmer there. There is shimmer there. I just was hoping for something more punchy and more obvious with the shift, because it does have that blue shift to it. You can kind of see that from my hand a little bit. But yeah, I was just disappointed because usually Wet n Wild highlighters are a hit. And then the only other thing, I guess, is the lip product, which you guys so far I absolutely love. I absolutely love this lip product so far. It's staying sticky, so I don't think it's going to dry down. I don't think it's going to be a, you know, what are those called? The ones that dry down and are non-transfer. It's not going to be like that because they're still sticky and tons of transfer. So yeah, it's not going to be a non-transfer, you know, long wear thing. So I imagine I would have to apply it depending what I'm doing every hour or so. But I love it, and I think I want to get some of the other colors because I think there were several colors of the lippy as well. So I'm going to be getting more of the eyeliner and the lips. I will not be trying the other highlighter, and I don't think they had another eye pot, so I won't be trying those. But that's it. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed a trip down memory lane when we used to do like these types of makeup videos all the time. And let me know what you thought about these products. Have you tried any of these products? What do you think of them? The prices are good compared to most duochromes out there or multichromes out there on the market. So it does at least have that going for it. And for me, there's at least 2 wins out of the 4 products. So that's it. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, of course, you can give me a thumbs down, and please tell me all about it also in the comments below. And please subscribe to the channel. And I hope everyone is just staying happy, healthy, and safe in this incredibly crazy world we're living in. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.